Welcome back to our channel. Thank you for tuning in and thank you for supporting us. But if you're new to this channel and you haven't subscribed yet, please encourage us by doing so, and we shall bring you the latest news as they happen. And together we shall support our great leader, ﷺ IPOB and Eastern Security Network to make and put the veau°Janjaweed to shame. He said. The Fulani Nigerian Inspector General of Police, Usman Baba, has given directives to Nigerian police operatives to arrest any licensed gun owner defending themselves against Fulani terrorist killer herdsmen after veau°Janjaweed terrorist group reported to Buhari poster that Nigerians are now emulating Biafrans to chase out Fulani terrorist killer herdsmen out of their communities. This got Buhari impostor very angry that Nigerians are fighting back, and he complained to the Inspector General of Police to give directives to all police operatives to harass and arrest anyone fighting back against the Fulani terrorists with their licensed guns. According to reports, a farmer in Oyo State, Dr. John Mabayojẹ, has explained why he sued the State Commissioner of Police, Ngozi Onodako, the defunct SARS commander in the state, and one officer identified as Inspector Julius. Mabayojẹ dragged the trial before Oyo State High Court over an alleged invasion of his properties and threatening of his workers. Mabayojẹ, a large-scale commercial farmer, has stated that his legal action followed constant police harassment he suffered over his resistance to Fulani killer terrorist herdsmen who invaded his farm worth 2 billion naira. Giving further details in a statement, the farmer said he had restrained the police from gaining access to his estate since October 2021, when armed Fulani terrorists invaded the Abolongo prison in Oyo State, which is a few kilometers from his estate. Mabayojẹ explained that the escapees, Fulani terrorists, had invaded the estate looking for clothes, shoes, and other items to steal to aid their escape. He said he immediately instructed his security staff, who included firearm license hunters, to engage the intruders, particularly with the overwhelming firepower and explosive of the Fulani terrorists. You know, the reason why this news is important is because a lot of gullible Nigerians, they don't want to speak up because of their hatred for Biafrans, because of their jealousy for Biafrans. They always keep silent. That is, they are suffering and smiling. The Fulani Nigerian government have invaded the whole of Nigeria. So if they think Biafrans are the ones that are going to suffer it alone, let them say the story of this Southwesterner, a Yoruba farmer, that the Fulani terrorists invaded, and he defended his farm, his investments, and the Fulani Nigerian government have sent their police operatives to go after him for defending his properties with his licensed guns. You know, according to maq, he said he immediately instructed his security staff, who included firearm license hunters, to engage the Fulani terrorists, who had superior firepower and explosives. He stated on Thursday morning he was in the High Court in Oyo town and have restrained the police, especially the SARS, from coming to his estate. The reason for his court action started from their coming to his estate on the night of the jailbreak by 30 Fulani terrorists armed to the teeth. Who gave them the ammunition? The criminal DSS. They invaded the Abolongo jail, which is just about 750 yards from his southernmost boundary. They made their way into the federal low-cost housing estate, which borders his compound, looking for clothes, shoes, motorcycles, cars, and money to discard their prison clothes, as well as aid their escape. You know? And when they come like that, they will massacre the people. Instead of the Nigerian police and the Fulani Nigerian government to be happy that at least those with licensed guns were able to stop any bloodshed. Because if they never had a licensed gun, the Fulani terrorists that were armed to the teeth would have invaded, killed everyone in that estate. You know, with the overwhelming firepower and explosive of the Fulani terrorists, maq said he had no choice but to protect his family, investment, and staff. And the hunters did what they had to do and saved the estate and the eastern end of the federal low-cost housing estate from invasion by the Fulani terrorists, who were armed to the teeth. They survived that harrowing experience by a whisker because for 30 minutes it was very unpredictable how it will all end. You know, and the public safety and military lost at least 7 men. They did not, try to query why they lost their men. Rather, they were interested how the farmer was able to stop the terrorists from invading. They started disturbing his general manager. This came while maq was far away in the United States. The security operative visited his farm and informed his general manager that there was a petition. But when his general manager insisted on seeing the petition so she could brief her superior, but was not permitted, the officers further claimed that they saw 3 SUVs in front of maq house and passed comment that the doctor has this big place and hasn't breathed on them. Some few months later, precisely May 5, 2022, they returned with a search warrant, which had not included the name of who it was addressed to and the address to be searched. No name of any magistrate or judge on it, and had no date whatsoever. That was what they did. So when maq came back and contacted the SARS commander, during the conversation, his conversation was around a petition. In January, 3 months after they started surveillance on his property, after the Abolongo attack, where 7 security agency personnel lost their life to the Fulani terrorists. The first thing he did was to mention that there was a petition against the farmer and that the commissioner of police in Ibadan headquarters has directed him to investigate the petition. And when the doctor farmer asked for a copy of the petition, now that his lawyer was with him, the SARS commander lied to them that the petition was in the office of his administrative officer who was in Ibadan. My brothers and my sisters, you can see that the insecurity is planned and supported by the Fulani Nigerian government. Thank you, my brothers and my sisters, for watching this video, and bye-bye for now.